Hi YouTube, Crowgamer here, and today I'll be bringing you another video. And as you can see, this video is a Black Ops 2 video. It is a multiplayer tips and trick video, and hopefully I will be able to give you some important tips on multiplayer to get those high score streaks. It's just a good kills in the game, and just generally have fun when playing Black Ops 2. But as you can see, it's hard. I'm playing on hardpoint on the map Standoff, and I'm just going to say this is probably one of my favourite maps. It's one of the smallest, but it is definitely one of the best in my opinion. And the class that I'm using the Type 25 with laser sight and FMJ, and I'm using the Scorpion with the suppressor as my secondary, as I'm using Overkill. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the tips. So to start off with, my first tip is if you're playing on game modes such as Domination, Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, you want to, when you're flanking your opponents, or in any modes really, when you're flanking your opponents, use the suppressor. The suppressor keeps you from being noticed on the minimap, and it gives a lot of time, and it just keeps the enemy off your case so that you can surprise them and just get the kills when they're not expecting it. And as you see there, my second tip is going to be to use Black Hat and Engineer. These two things mean the Black Hat, you can hack enemy equipment and such as bouncing betties, sentry guns, anything like that. And the Engineer perk means that all the enemy's equipment flashes up red on your screen. This means that you will be able to see all the enemy equipment and everything, so then you can hack it. You get extra points towards your score streaks. And the score streaks that I am using are the UAV, the Stealth Chopper, and the Orbital VSAT. These aren't the highest score streaks, but they are probably some of the most effective in the game. The UAV is the lowest score streak on there, the first one that you can get to, and I believe it is a really underrated score streak. If you get the UAV, you get a lot of points. You get UAV assists, you get UAV assists every time your teammates get a kill when UAV is up, and it really helps. The Stealth Chopper is one of the best medium kill streaks, along with the Orbital VSAT. The Stealth Chopper gets at least 6 kills a time really, and the enemy can't see it on the minimap, so it hardly ever gets shot down. So 6 kills, hardly ever gets shot down. It is a really good score streak, and I would definitely recommend that one. The Orbital VSAT, lastly, is basically a UAV on steroids. It is so good. You can see the opponent's direction and how fast they're moving. It is the Blackbird from Black Ops 1 pretty much. Well, it is, and it's just a really good score streak to help you and your teammates out. It gets you a lot of kills, and yeah, that is the 3 that I'm using. But here we go, the laser sight, again, that is a great way to get kills as well, the laser sight. If you don't have enough time to aim and you're firing from the hip, the laser sight is basically the equivalent of steady aim from Modern Warfare 3, but it is really good. It doesn't take up a perk. It is a good way of getting kills as well if you don't have time to aim, such as this coming up just there. The laser sight means that your bullets are more accurate, whereas if you didn't have it, as you see the crosshair on the screen, the targets on the screen at the moment would be a lot wider and you wouldn't hit the target as often. So that's just to sum up in the last few things: laser sight, suppressor, Black Hat, and Engineer. That is what you should be looking for when going for a class, in my opinion. That's just my opinion though. So everyone has their own opinions, but that is my personal one. And again, I would say that you have to be running with Blind Eye. Blind Eye is so useful. It keeps the opponent's helicopters and sentry guns and stuff like that off your case, really. And as you see there, I unfortunately get stuck by that, but I call in the orbital VSAT and you'll see why it is so good in this game. The stealth chopper also doing work here, and you see those red arrows. You are able to pick off your opponents. You can see where they're going, and you get some long kill streaks with this. This gameplay isn't that it isn't bad, but it isn't the best gameplay that I've got. And as you can see, the stealth chopper is doing it again, and my teammates helping me out there. That's another perk of the orbital VSAT, that your teammates are able to see exactly the same thing as you, so you can get saved if you're getting killed by an enemy. But here we go, I get another UAV and I'm just going ham, really. And now Hardpoint, this game mode, I haven't really talked about Hardpoint, but it is one of my favourite game modes, definitely. It gets you a lot of kills. It's a fun game mode. It goes on for quite a long time as well, which some of the other game modes don't really, especially things like Team Deathmatch. They definitely don't go on for that long. So that they usually only last about 4 or 5 minutes, but games like Hardpoint last a lot longer, and I really enjoy Hardpoint. But another tip from me is to not use any of the sites. Don't use the reflex site, target finder, or anything like that. That's a waste of an attachment, in my opinion. It definitely is. I would instead use either a suppressor, laser sight, or FMJ, just to get your kills there. But as I said, I would not use the reflex sight. If you are to use any sites, I would definitely recommend the target finder. That is the most effective sight in my opinion, but it is heavily advisable not to use sights. And here we go, you see that with the suppressor I am able to pick off the enemy, and they just don't know where I am, really. And we go for the hard point there. And as you can see, we are winning 210 to 115. Just the score streak that I had got have really helped my team. I'm not going to say they've been the difference, because I've been playing in quite a good team this match. And as you can see, I get some more kills here. We go down here. That's another tip that I've got for you. When you go into a gun battle, always walk backwards when you're running towards someone and they're running towards you. Do not get close to them. Do not allow. This allows many people just try to knifing in Black Ops 2 is not a good way to get killed. You get killed a lot when you try to knife people and they just shoot you. But as I said, just walk slightly backwards and that problem is taken away completely. You do not get killed unexpectedly. And here we go. The game is not coming to an end as such, but we are getting nearer the end now. And as you can see, I get some more kills, get up to another UAV. One of the great things about the UAV, even with its low, well, it's not, the UAV is actually quite hard to get to if you're playing games like Team Deathmatch, but in games like Hardpoint, where you get lots of points for doing different objectives, it is a great way to get to the UAV and other score streaks that you may have. I fail with a knife there, but I managed to pick up the kill, and this is the end of the game, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you in the future for multiplayer games. Thanks for watching.